Sorry. Hello, everyone. I am Mr. Conductor here. And I bet you're wondering why I'm here. Well, here's a new story, and I'm going to tell you guys. This is the story about Mavis, the new diesel engine who works at the quarry on the island of Sodor. Well, anyways, she got in a lot of trouble first time that she arrived here on the island of Sodor. Well, I'll tell you the story. Come along with me and I'll tell you the story, my friends. Here we go.
Mavis is a diesel engine who works for the quarry company, shunting freight cars in their sidings. She has 6 small wheels hidden by side plates, just like Toby. Mavis is young and full of her own ideas. She loves rearranging things, too, and began putting Toby's cars in different places every day. This made Toby cross. Freight cars, he grumbled, should be where you want them, when you want them. Fiddlesticks, said Mavis, long away. At last, Toby lost patience. I can't waste time playing hunt the cars with you. Take them yourself. Mavis was pleased. Taking cars make her feel important. At the station, Diesel oiled up to her. Toby's an old fussbot, she complained. Diesel sensed trouble and was delighted. Toby says only steam engines can manage freight cars, continued Mavis.
Oh, how absurd, squirmed Diesel. Depend upon it, Mavis. Anything steam engines can do, we diesels can do anything.
Diesel said nothing and didn't realize this. Toby's line crosses the main road behind the station, and for a short way follows a farm lane. Frosty weather makes the mud lane rock harder and very slippery. Toby stops before reaching the lane. His fireman halts the traffic at the crossing, and then he sets off again. By using the heavy cars to push him along, he has no trouble with the frosty weather in the lane and across the road. It is the only safe thing to do in this kind of weather, said Toby's driver. Toby warned Mavis and just told her just what she can do. I can manage, thank you, she replied. I'm not a little fusspot like you. The freight cars were tired of being pushed around by Mavis. It's slippery, they whispered. Let's push her around instead. On, they yelled. Mavis took no notice. Instead, she brought the cars carefully down the lane and stopped at the level crossing. All traffic halted. Halt. What in the headland for fusspot Toby? chortled Mavis. But Mavis had stopped in the wrong place. Instead of taking Toby's advice, she had given the cars the chance they needed. Hold back! Hold back! They cried. Ah! Ordered Mavis. The cars just laughed, and her wheels spun helplessly. Workmen sanded the rails and tried to dig away the frozen mud, but it was no good. Everyone was very impatient. Up! Wailed Mavis. Toby was in the yard when he heard the news. I warn her, he fumed. She's young yet, soothed his driver. And she can manage her cars herself, interrupted Toby. They're your cars, really, his driver replied. Mavis is supposed to stay at the quarry if Sir Topham Hatt finds out. Yes, said Toby thoughtfully. He and his driver agreed that it would be best to help Mavis after all. An angry farmer was telling Mavis just what she can do with her train. Having trouble, Mavis? chortled Toby. I am surprised. Rush! said Mavis. With much puffing and wheel slip, Toby pushed Mavis and the freight cars back. The hard work made his fire burn fiercely, and his firemen sprayed hot cinders to melt the frozen mud. Last they finished. Goodbye, called Toby. You'll manage now, I expect. Mavis didn't answer. Instead, she took the cars to the sheds and scuttled home to the quarry as quickly as she could.